Good morning, YouTube. We thought we'd give you a little kitten update. A few have already been sort of spoken for, but we need to pick one for us to have a friend for Neelix, a little child to stick around, I suppose. So they're starting to open their eyes. It's very, very cute.
Look how proud she is of her babies.
So I will put them away because I don't want the children to hear what I'm about to say. Oh, and don't dump one over. But yeah. What isn't cute is BMWs. And I don't know what else to say other than, what the f*** is going on with BMW?
It's bad.
What the f***? What the f***? So, they just unveiled the new BMW M5.
Right.
What? So the BMW M5 is 717 horsepower. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Very cool.
You look at it. It is a giant bloated thing so far away from what the M5 started out as.
Right.
And guess what? It weighs 5,390 pounds,
Wow.
1,000 more pounds than the previous M5.
Why?
What the? Why? Because it is a plug-in hybrid now.
Oh, okay. And the batteries are just massively, insanely heavy.
This is how they check a box.
Right.
Gives it not quite, 40-something miles of range, something like that, of electric. And then all of this power. And they're saying, but hey, I know it's heavy. I know it's heavy, but the car is good. The car is good. Everybody's just like, what the? Including me. A BMW M5 that weighs as much as my Cadillac Escalade from 2005.
But isn't it when you hit the 5,000 pound mark, you can write it off?
6,000 pounds.
Dang it, okay.
Not quite. So yeah, it doesn't go up. It checks boxes for other countries, I think, as far as their tax savings and other things. But yes, it is absolutely stupid. Stupid.
I feel so bad. Like anyone that loves BMWs watching this, I'm sure that they agree with you.
No, they don't. No, because you go look at their current lineup. So this is coming from a big BMW enthusiast. I own a Z8.
Right.
One of those beautiful BMWs of all time.
True. I'm
daily driving right now a 98 740i. I've owned the BMW Dream Team all at once, all the 2001 BMWs, which I think is the greatest lineup of all time. 3, 5, 7, the first X5, the Z3 and the Z8. 2 sports cars.
Right.
And then a lineup of sedans, 1 SUV. Very, very simple. Do you know how many BMWs there are now?
How many are there?
Ready? Yeah, here's the current list when it comes to electric.
Right.
iX, i4, i5, i7, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, XM, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, Z4, and then there's all the M cars.
What?
And they're all, for the most part, they're all hideous. So starting with the iX, like, let's get some electric BMWs. Maybe they'll look normal. No, they're hideous. Look at this bucktooth thing that they're just continuing to go with. I know that everybody hates and makes fun of, but I mean, look at this. Look at that back pillar where they're doing this little embellishment there. It's hideous.
Yeah.
The i4, bucktooth. What the heck are those wheels? What the heck is this body line? The i5, okay, finally something that looks somewhat normal, but still not attractive. It's just blah. But at least the grill looks normal. Then the i7, look at the 7 Series. Oh!
I mean, they're trying to evolve, they're trying to change. What do you think is the most iconic body style, like year for BMW? Like, what should they be going after?
2001. I bought all the 2001s because it was the best year for BMW. But yeah, you could go back to the 3.0 CS. That was a beautiful car.
Yeah.
You could go, Bengal era just seems like a good era now compared to this kind of stuff. The first generation M5, the Sharky thing, is beautiful as well. The 635 CSI, but no, we have this, the X1, which is sadly the best looking SUV of the bunch now.
Right.
The cheapest one. MSRP base price though on the X1 is $40,000. And you get just basically a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder and you're paying 40 grand for it. But it is the best looking because the X2, the X3,
well, now that you said bucktooth, that's all that I see is this like beaver front end on these BMWs. I'm never going to get that image out of my head.
They're supposed to be little elegant kidneys. The X4.
Right.
The sports activity coupe, they call it. The X5, which God, the first generation X5 was so beautiful, so beautiful. It knocked it out of the park. And then look what we have now. The X6, I have that buried right over there. An X6M is buried in the backyard. It's red. It's like that. Sports Activity Coupe. We're getting close to needing to dig it up.
Right.
So yeah, the sports, it's hideous. It's terrible. Starting MSRP $74,000 for this.
That's a lot.
That's just the X6. That's not an M or anything. And then the X7. What are you doing? Why? It looks like a GL Mercedes, but with the 7 Series nose that works a little bit better on a taller SUV, but it's just terrible. And then there's the Alpina XB7, which Alpina used to be a beautiful design house that would really make these things look a lot better. But they got the worst canvases to work with ever, so that it doesn't work. It's hideous. There's the 2 Series.
Right.
Once again, the smallest, cheapest ones are the only ones that look like bearable to me. What do you think?
I just think they're very, very round, which isn't the iconic look of BMW.
I know, but of all of them, and especially when they're the M2s, they look okay.
Right.
So the 2 Series Grand Coupe, though, once again, 4-door coupe, but small. The headlights, but it's all wrong.
So what would you do? Like, what is your ideal design choice for BMWs right now?
Well, the 3 Series, I'm looking at it, and this is the one that looks most conforming back to like an evolution of pretty BMWs.
Right.
Like if they continue to evolve, they would have maybe looked like that. Not like the 4 Series with the bucktooth. Here we go, back into the bucktooth. But here, take off the nose of the BMW.
Right.
I'm blocking it. What does it look like?
It just looks like any old car.
It looks like a Mustang.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't it look like just like a Mustang to you?
Yes, it
from
does.
the side? I mistake these for Mustangs all the time. Then the 4 Series convertible with that buck teeth on the top going down. Terrible. 4 Series Grand Coupe, terrible. 5 Series, once again, a little bit better, but the grills, and the grills are just consistently ugly now in different ways. We were just crazy with these when they first came out with the 4 Series and they looked like buck teeth, but now, look at this one.
Right.
How always can we make kidney grills hideous? I'm really mad.
Well, they're sitting in a boardroom with 20 people deciding what these grills should look like because they've tried every little inch to change it, and they have to change it every year, which a lot of cars like Lexus kind of is a similar way where they're making these grills really exotic and weird looking. And why do they need to do that? Why do they need to change everything?
It's 7 Series sedan, the grills. It's like
just worried about
an outline of Kim Kardashian's butt, and we made it into BMW kidney grills. I guess that, I don't know.
That you're going to fall into some depression over this. This is very hurtful to you.
The 8 Series looks even more like a Mustang. And then once again, the grills are weird in a different way. They're white. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Stop it. You're hurting me. 8 Series convertible. Alpina B8. They're trying, but it just doesn't work. The Z4, once again, the grills are just so weird. And then here's the M cars. The XM doesn't work for me. The M2, fine. It's a little more blocky and weird, but the M2 does it for me. The M3, then we're back to just terrible. It's in my eyes, the M4 is worse. Look at the M4 convertible. Look how hideous that is.
It's very bad. I want to see one in person.
It's embarrassing.
It can't be as bad as it looks in this picture.
$95,000 for an M4 convertible, and it's utterly humiliating. The M8 Coupe, $138,000 you're paying for something that looks like a Mustang. The M8 convertible is $150,000. The M8 Grand Coupe, $138,000, and they're hideous. Okay, the X3. They're trying, but I can't look anymore. I can't do it.
I'm just very worried about your well-being right now. Can someone help me? Well, there is something good. There's a little shining moment that you're going to see, and you're going to be so excited about it.
Our next video, our Saturday special,
is incredible, and hopefully will lift your spirits because I got the most amazing vehicle on planet Earth. Yes, and you're going to see it this Saturday.
I'm sorry.
Incredible. I don't know if Tyler is going to be mentally okay.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just.
Are you okay? Oh no. Please send help.
Yeah, that's the kind of noise that when you hear that with your dog, it's like the best alarm
Oh
ever
my
to get
gosh,
you out
you
of bed.
run so fast. And you
Thank
never
you.
make it in time.
Thank you so much for watching.